to Film and Beyond. I'm Alan.
I'm Rehana.
Today we are discussing the Odyssey.
We are. I am really excited to discuss the words are hard. Odyssey. Uh,
Mhm.
I know from our last discussion, last time we recorded, it was the day before I was going to go see it,
Oh, right. Yeah.
and
Someone was
I
flying out to see it.
yeah, our friend Ben was flying out to San Francisco just to see it. And then I
It's
also have
wild.
insider updates that when he flew back, he then went and saw it again with our friend Kay. So
Oh,
he
okay.
saw it twice in a row, just like me.
Wow.
Um,
Yeah, yeah, like you, I was gonna say.
so there's that. Um, but yeah, I mean, I like I had said then, I've been so excited for this movie for so long. Christopher Nolan is a top loved director in this house. And this is
Some
one where, as soon as we found out that this was going to be his next movie, and that was the only bit of information that was out there, we have been so excited for it. So, yeah. Uh, I will start my thoughts by saying I understand that there's a very specific group of people out there um, that are idiots uh, and have this notion that because it's not just a bunch of like Sydney Sweeney's playing every role, that this movie's trash. But we don't need to talk about them because they're idiots. And yeah, so that's them. Uh, there are people who didn't like other aspects of it though. And I understand. I get it. I have heard legitimate reasoning of things that kind of bothered people or like took them out of it, or they're like really love this, but like this just not my thing. Totally, absolutely get it. Personally, I think that it is, in fact, one of the best films that's ever been made. Um, I loved it. I loved the cinematography. I loved the acting. And I know that that's one thing that I think kind of got to you a little bit, at least from one of the characters or actors. Um, and I've actually heard like seen some people, some friends, like people we know in the film community here who have mentioned um it's kind of funny. Like I've seen some people say like Tom Holland just looked lost. And I was like, well, one, I disagree. But two, I think that's also kind of the point. Like
hmm
he's
hmm
he is kind of lost. He wants to be one version of himself that's ready for the throne to help and resolve the issue that him and his mother are in with all these suitors in there. Uh, but he's not that. And he also has real dad issues. Like his dad's been gone. He's been waiting for him. He has a love for him, even though he hasn't really known him. And he's got a lot of heartbreak and like trauma built up in that. He's trying to figure out who he is in this world of chaos. And I mean, until the very end, when Odysseus is back, spoiler alert, we should just put on the whole thing. This is a spoiler. I am incapable of not spoiling with this. Um, when he realizes, makes the connection that it's him, that that's his dad, which was a beautiful moment. And I'm really glad that Christopher Nolan left that in or played that scene in that way, because in like the Odyssey, the story, Odysseus just walks by the dog
hmm
because he knows that if he like gives attention to it, even though he's heartbroken, that that will be a tell for other people to know that it's him. And I'm glad that Christopher Nolan didn't do that because that dog, that would have, I mean, I already cried at that moment, but like that would have just broken me if he had just walked straight by.
Yeah. Didn't the dog just die there though?
Yeah.
When he
Yeah.
basically acknowledged, like, and the dog knew it was him then, basically,
Yeah.
waiting for his
And so
own
like
in that
it
sense.
like exactly. He knew that he came back and then
Hmm.
that's what he was holding out for. And I'm just oh my God. And then that the moment like that in itself was really beautiful, but then Tom Holland's like realization that this is his dad and I thought that was really, really well done. Because he could have gone way over the top with it. He could have made it really cheesy. He could have done like he played it perfectly, and it was such a strong moment for him. Um, and I loved his very emotional reaction to his conversation with I don't remember everyone's or how to properly pronounce everybody's names right now, so I'm just going to say their actual names if I can't think of it. But John Barenthal's character when he's telling him about the war and his dad and everything, and then it cuts back to them, and Tom Holland is obviously very emotional, and I thought that was really beautiful and really well done. Uh, but I think honestly, my favorite moment, because it's just so unlike like just the Tom Holland that you see in so many other things. Not everything, but like just a lot of stuff. At the moment when he loses it and screams enough when they're fighting, the suitors are fighting um, in the hall
Hmm.
and kicks them all out because they're beating, I mean, his dad. But that it was such a booming and strong moment, not only vocally, but like his physically. Like he just I thought it was great. Anyway, so I know there are people who have said that like he just seemed lost and didn't do it for him, who said Charlize Theron was just nah, who said Zendaya didn't really do it, like did nothing for it. And I was like, so interesting that everybody has like one person that they just kind of seem to be like, nah, no, I don't like it. I don't think they did anything. I think could have been casted better, that kind of thing, which was very interesting. I've seen a lot of people, which is actually kind of wild to me, say the same thing about Travis. Um,
Scott.
thank you.
Who's
Uh,
he in the film? I'm trying to remember.
he's the bard. So he's the one. Um,
What does that mean?
oh,
What's the
he's the one in
bard?
the beginning
Oh
where
yeah, okay, the
he's
staff.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, with the staff who's singing the song, which is, I mean, Christopher Nolan's like partnered with him before, and I
Yeah,
think
I've seen
they work
that
well
because
together.
I've been researching it based on another thing I'll bring up later.
Yeah. Um. Uh. So they've worked together before, obviously on Tenet. Like he did that whole like all the music for that, and and I think they work really well together. And he liked the like idea of bringing in someone who has his style of hip hop rap to play that character who's telling the story and like singing that the song. And I thought it was great. I thought he crushed it. He's on the screen for 60 seconds. He did a damn good job in those 60 seconds. And people are like, oh, he was terrible. They should have cast Kendrick. Don't get me wrong. I love Kendrick Lamar. I thought Travis Scott did a great job. That I just don't understand. People just feel the need to have find something wrong with everyone. Anyway, I thought that all of the acting was fantastic. Um, I think the female cast, especially across the board, crushed in exactly what their roles
Mhm.
like were meant to do and portray. I thought they did a great fucking job. Um, I love the way that he told the story where it's not just this linear thing, but it's a story being told and jumping around in different moments from the two totally different perspectives. Uh, and the way that it ties in at the end of him uh telling or explaining to Anne Hathaway that like the sea people that they have been so afraid of for years are actually was his crew, because they were trying to get home, and so they were running into all of these the horrible situations. um and and I just thought it was really it that moment when she realized that was really beautiful on her part. God, I just loved it. I loved the whole thing, everything about it. I love the music. I've been listening to the soundtrack on Apple Music. The score, I think it's fantastic. Um, it's it's different than so much of like the soundtracks of the other films that he's done. Um, and again, I say
And
that
that's
having
Ludwig
listened to all of them.
Göransson, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who he's worked with before. I think that Ludwig actually got his first Academy Award
Hmm.
from uh film with Christopher Nolan, so that's pretty cool. Um, and I know I've heard, I don't know if this is also something that bothered you, but the first song when the credits start, I've seen so many people crush on it because it's a song that Ludwig and Travis did together, and people just they are hating on it so hard. I think it's great. I've also listened to it a lot. Um, so that it could be like the more you listen to it, the more that it kind of like you it grows on you. I don't know, but I think it's good. Um, anyway, Elliot Page. I thought Elliot Page, first of all, I was pissed at first when he died
Yes.
2 minutes in.
Right.
I was like, okay, first of all these assholes who have been just complete shit about this poor guy being like cast in this movie,
Hmm.
and they've just been horrible about it. It's like saying all these horrible, terrible things because they're just miserable, disgusting people. And he's had to deal with this. And I mean, making up shit so much, saying that like he's a character that's not even in the film. Um, and then I
You
was
mean
like,
the story, not the film. It's definitely a character in the film. Is that what you're?
Achilles?
What?
Because people kept saying that he was playing Achilles, which he
Oh,
obviously
I
isn't.
see. I
That's what
see.
I mean.
Okay.
Um, and
Yeah, we never saw. I was like
yeah,
waiting for it.
he's not in the film.
Yeah.
Um, but then I was like, you're just gonna kill him off 2 minutes in? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Yeah.
This
That
dude,
was my
what
shock
is
too.
happening?
It's
It's like
like
you get
good night
oh
Inception. It's like,
yeah. Like what?
okay. I mean, I guess you're in a film, but
Right,
a Nolan
seriously.
film. I guess could be
Oh,
worse. You could be a stormtrooper that has to wear a helmet,
that's
like
true.
James Bond, Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
Yep. But I was really glad when he came back for the scene later and he was in that. And I thought that he did a really good job in that scene too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um,
The death scene.
yeah,
I like
in
that a lot.
Hades,
Yeah.
it was so good.
That was
Um,
a good,
oof,
yes, good
that was
scene.
very well done. Oh my gosh.
So,
Yeah. And I will say, seeing it once, there are a couple things that I walked away with where I was one of the people who was like, he said dad, and that threw me off. Like, what? Why did Tom Holland say dad instead of father? It feels like that's more of a father thing. And then I looked into it and I was like, oh, because it's based on this translation and this is why and da da da, da, and I understand now. This makes sense. Um, Along with so many other things. And then when I went and saw it the second time, I like sat back and like it was because I knew what to expect. Like obviously a second time you see anything or multiple times, like you catch so much more and it just hits a different way. And I enjoyed it even more the second time. I'm actually excited to go and see it a third time. Um, because I think that this is one of those movies that the more you watch it, the more you really grasp like how like fantastic every little nuance aspect is.
Tell me about where you sat for the two screenings. Like, were you in your ideal spot that we talked about in the theater for you?
Yeah, both times.
Okay.
Top left corner the first time, top right corner in the second.
So if you don't know, we had an episode about like the our favorite spot in the theater. So
Yep. Where were you sitting when you saw it?
I
Go, go,
was
go, go, go,
pretty
go, go.
close to center, more a little off left, I'd say.
Okay.
But the biggest screen closest to me, at least.
Mhm.
So
Did you see it in like the Imagine EMX or?
yeah.
Yeah, that's where we
And
saw it the first time too.
the
Or second time.
Atmos.
I don't know.
Oh my God, it is so loud.
Yeah.
I was like, do I need to bring earplugs to the theater? It's like, that's how loud it is.
It
And
was very loud,
people were
yeah.
asking about it.
Hmm. So
A
good.
lot of people were talking about it, actually. So, like, it is loud for other people too. So it wasn't just
Hmm.
here, it's other places too. So the
Yeah.
sound mix really is just. I mean, like, we talked about that a little bit. We texted just
Hmm.
that you'd go to the bathroom or the lobby, you'd hear all these thunderous
Yeah.
sounds happening in the theaters because Odyssey was in like most theaters.
Everything. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh, okay. I
Yeah.
One thing I liked a lot was Agamemnon, just
Yeah.
like this mysterious like figure, you know.
Yes. Hmm. I
That's
agree.
one thing that I really liked a lot, and I looked up Agamemnon, and it's just like, what is this? Like, and it's like, oh, it's like a fictional
Hmm.
god of sorts. So it's like a godlike figure in that sense. So it is like a edifice of the time. So
Hmm.
or times,
Um,
like their Batman.
yeah. We had watched Troy the night before going. Um, since we haven't seen it in forever. I mean, it's 20 something years old.
Oh yeah,
And so it was really fun to also think about like who they had cast as certain characters then
huh?
and that like telling that story and then who was cast here. So it was Benny Safdie in this one, right? One of the Safdie brothers
Who
as
was?
who's Agamemnon in this.
I don't know. I never
Um,
saw his face.
oh yeah, it was one of the Safdie that played in oh my God, Happy Gilmore 2 is that guy.
I haven't watched that.
Oh, Alan, breaking my
I
heart.
heard it's.
Um,
mm, They
it's
shouldn't have made it.
funny. It's funny. It is very funny.
Don't
Bad
need to
Bunny
make
is
everything a
hilarious.
sequel, okay?
Bad Bunny's
So
hilarious. Come on. Um,
again, don't need to
um,
make everything a sequel or a
okay, but they
remake or
did, and it's fine. But anyway, so it's the Safdie, one of the Safdie brothers. And not the one who directed uh oh my God.
Uncut Gems.
No, I don't remember. Um,
Oh, I see
the
him
Timothy
here.
Chalamet one,
Oh yeah, he was in Good Time
Marty
here.
Supreme. Yeah, not that, but the other one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I found him, Benny Safdie.
And I mean, honestly, if they'd shown his face, I was nervous going into it with him being that character because I was like, I can't take
It's on
his
all the
face
posters.
seriously. Yeah, I was like, I can't take his face seriously. What is happening? Especially after seeing him in Happy Gilmore too, because they like overemphasize and make him just ridiculous, so funny looking. And I'm like, I can't, there's no way. So the fact that they did it this way, I thought was brilliant and it
Yep.
played really well. Um, but fun fact, the person who played that same role in Troy was Brian Cox.
Oh really? Okay. I'll
Hmm.
have to watch that again. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been a while. I just remember the end when the arrow, you know.
Oof. Yeah. Ugh.
Um,
Anyway, so that was one thing for you.
okay. Yeah, like we talked about Matt Damon. Just to me, he's too big of a star. I know him
Mhm.
too well, I guess, or he is a big star. He is Matt Damon. So
Mhm.
whenever I see him, unless I get lost in the story or the character, I still just see Matt Damon. So it's just like
Yeah.
you can't really detach from the fact that we're in, and all these are big names, so it's just kind of like
Yeah.
with Robert Pattinson with the cape on, I'm just like, oh, Batman, that's Batman. It took me out of
I,
it, you know. It's just like he turns around with a cape, and it's like,
yeah.
there he is, the Batman. You know, it's
That's the
like,
I feel like that's the director in you.
yeah. Well, it's also just like I've seen him in that, and then he is going
Yeah.
to be in that again. So it's just
Yeah.
it's part of the times.
Yeah.
So
I did see a
if we
funny
get further from this time where they're not as big of stars, maybe
yeah, or in
not that
everything.
that's likely to happen, but
Right.
um,
I
yeah,
did see
that would.
a funny thing where it was like Jason Bourne and Batman are trying to like win the heart of Catwoman, and Spider-Man
Yeah,
is their kid. And it was like, oh, and the Punisher is like the guy that, and I was like, oh my
yes.
God, yeah.
And
They're
what?
all
Yeah,
superheroes, or
who else
basically.
was in one of them? I think was
I don't
Corey
even know. There's
Hawkins in anything?
probably,
Let's see.
I mean, he was Dr.
But
Dre.
man, oh yes, yes.
But
So
yeah,
Dr. Dre at the
yeah,
start of a fight at the.
I love it. Um, oh, honorable mention, and I swear to God, this guy, but when we do our Oscar episode, this is going to be my thing.
Oh,
That I'm
this
going
is
to be
definitely going to
like,
be in the Oscars.
no, but why am I blanking on every human
So
being's
Robert
name right
Pattinson's
now?
character, I was just like, please put this guy out of his. Just get rid of this guy.
Yeah,
It's just
he did
so.
a really good job at
He
being
made me, yeah.
unlikable.
He really, yeah, played that up well, or
Yeah,
the way they did it.
yeah. John Luigi
Leguizamo,
Leguizamo, he needs to get he needs to win the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. But I swear
yes.
to God, if he's not even nominated, I will
It'll
fucking
probably
riot. I
Robert
will riot.
Pattinson, maybe Tom
Him,
Holland.
he it needs to, I mean, I could
But
see,
yes, John Leguizamo,
but
I liked him. Hmm.
he crushed. I have not seen one person, like even people who didn't like it are like, oh, but he was amazing. Like he just incredible.
Yeah.
Mm.
Um, but yeah. Yeah, I vaguely remember that part of the story with Anne Hathaway, like constantly doing the tapestry until he returns, but then undoing it, just to,
Yeah.
still working on it. Then I'll choose a suitor,
Yep.
Um, and then like the whole thing with the sirens, but that was like just a sail by moment.
I thought
Um,
that was one of um Matt Damon's best moments in the film was during that. Especially not only because of like when he's tied up, like the range that he goes through is so good, and he's so like it's very intricate and he's so purposeful. Like he and I didn't notice all the detail in it the first time I saw it, and then the second time I paid attention. Um, and like you really see him going from like, oh my God, this is incredible, this is beautiful. Yes, I'm the first person to ever hear this, to like, wait a second, what's happening? To no, I don't like this. To it's hurting, it's painful. To oh my God, this is like the it, and it's just he's going through so many different, like such a roller coaster of emotion and thought and pain in that. And if you watch it and pay attention to it, you can really see all the tiny changes throughout it. And I thought that the best moment, I think this is his best performance, which I know we disagree on. Um, but I thought
I
that was the
don't
best moment.
I don't disagree with it. I just
Oh,
can't see the character beyond
right.
him. That's a
Yeah.
me thing. That's not like
Yeah.
anyone else's thing.
That makes
Um,
sense. I do
yeah,
understand that though. Yeah.
I did like that Mia Goth was in it. It was just like, oh, there she is.
God, her character was just,
Yeah,
God, I just wanted to just push her down the stairs.
she
Her and her
plays some
brother.
of those characters. Yeah, just yeah.
God.
And then oh, I was surprised that like Rami Malek wasn't in this because when he
Mm.
was in Oppenheimer, I was like that like because Killian Murphy, just
Yeah.
in that role, and when he was a lesser character in Nolan films previous,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Inception and um, Dark Knight or Batman Begins. But just things like that where it's like they build, he's building, but
I mean, maybe he couldn't be. I don't know. I feel like he would have done well in a
yeah.
number of different
I'm
roles in
trying to think
this.
where would Rami Malek fit in where other people are like, oh, this didn't work out. Like, oh, you're right. That should have been Rami Malek. The
I
Bard.
mean, he yeah. I think he could have played Robert Pattinson's character well.
Yeah.
Could have done
Well,
that.
mm, I like
I
that
could see
Robert
it.
Pattinson, he kind of looks the role for that though.
Oh, I love
I
Robert
think that
Pattinson's
he's
performance.
yeah, I don't like this guy. That kind of
Yeah.
look, he just played that so well,
I mean, yeah.
and some
Um,
people don't like him in real life either. So it's just kind of like, oh well, it fits.
yeah.
So
Um, I mean, I don't know. I feel like he could have played a number of different roles. I think Rami Malek
yeah,
would have
I
done well with something like in this like the mythology kind of realm.
yeah, and I liked Jonathan Bernthal. Was it right?
Oh, Bernthal. John
Bernthal is it?
Bernthal. Yeah.
Okay.
I love him.
There's so many names in here. It's like, where is his
I
name?
know.
It's like,
Yeah.
uh,
Agamemnon's brother. I don't remember his name. Starts with
right.
an
That's what
M.
I'm looking for.
Yeah. Um, M-
Menelaus, Los,
Menelaus.
Menelaus. That's it.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. Um, yeah, he did really, really well.
Think about
Oh,
that. Walking Dead to this.
and oh my gosh, Lupita not
Hmm.
only crushes as Helen, okay?
It's
Um,
surprising
yeah, I
because like
mean,
her face and
and
everything is.
like
I was like, oh, I
I
didn't even
know.
think about like what happened after.
Exactly. You don't think about that, and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, well, but then the fact that she
Shit.
also played her twin sister, who was Agamemnon's
Oh, did
wife.
she? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, she played both roles. Both of those were her.
Oh, yeah. Because I was like,
And
what's going on here?
whew, yeah, amazing. God, she's incredible. Yeah, she again,
I love Lupita. Yeah.
all the women just fucking nailed it. They were like, yeah, just we got this. All the guys did great too, but whew,
Hmm.
yeah, they understood. It was amazing.
And from a directing side, just hearing about like shot on IMAX, I noticed obviously being on a huge screen or the biggest screen and being close enough to it,
Yep.
like where I was sitting,
Hmm.
um, you could see that there were imperfections in the camera, like
Hmm.
the rack focusing with Corey Hawkins and Pattinson when they were going between them with the focus racking between them. It was like just off a little bit, like it wasn't sharp where it should have been. And I wonder if that's just the way, like if there was some calculation off with the film compared to like maybe a monitoring system or something. So it was just very interesting to see that imperfection still in the film and just be like, oh wow, even this film, like I understand it's IMAX, but
Can
you
you?
only get one shot at it, and
Yeah.
it's very fine focus detail where they're trying to get back to him behind Robert Pattinson and then back to Robert Pattinson's focus where we're supposed to be seeing their faces clearly, but it's just off slightly. It's a soft focus. I can tell.
Oh, so
Uh,
it's the focus that's off.
yes. Hmm.
Okay, got it, got it, got
So
it. All right.
it just goes a little behind him for the like where the actual point of focus would be, but
Oh.
I could just tell based on the watching the movie in the theater,
Hmm.
um, that it was just off a little bit, like,
Interesting.
and that having like that big of a film, not censor. So I just wonder where the calculation was off when having to work with IMAX as opposed a camera
Hmm.
with IMAX as opposed to like digital. So
Interesting. I didn't notice that. Huh.
Yeah, it's
Was it in
just
like those
it's a
up close
filmmaker thing
moments
that
or?
I noticed because I've seen it in my
Yeah.
own like photos or films, and it's like,
Right.
oh, this didn't quite catch right on the eye, like where the focus should be, things like that. So
I wonder if that's in part because of the way they had to shoot it. Because like
yes, that's what I'm saying.
yeah, because of they had to build in that like dome for the
Hmm.
camera, and because of that, they couldn't have like the person standing right next to the camera giving the lines. They had like the mirror system where they had to be like way over here. Where obviously if like I can't look over here,
Well,
because
sometimes they have
and so
like,
they had a mirror like system where the person would look in the mirror, it would then bounce into this mirror right next to the camera that that person would be looking into.
yeah, it's a technical feature. It's a camera thing where they can set up automatic like servos to actually ring rack the focus from remotely,
Hmm.
but you can't see
Oh,
the film like what the film is actually capturing
oh
per se.
yeah,
It's a digital
because
system
it's
on an analog like
interesting.
thing. So,
Huh.
or at least that's what I assume. I haven't worked with IMAX. I don't know for
Right,
sure,
right.
but
Yeah.
that's just something I
Hmm.
noticed, and it was like, oh well, he kept it in there, so that's like interesting.
Yeah.
Like whoever was editing, or if Nolan okayed it, or it's like, it doesn't matter as much. And I mean, you're shooting
Maybe
3 minutes of IMAX at a time, and it's like,
right.
well,
Oof.
that's the better take. Even though
Hmm.
this other one has better focus, you go with the better take. It's just kind of
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
No,
But I
absolutely.
was just wondering, like, oh, interesting. Like technically
Hmm.
it's different. So.
Yeah. Huh.
But that's
Interesting.
a
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking
very,
for that.
very microscopic thing that obviously you didn't notice. So that's not
Yeah.
something people look at besides me. So, but I just noticed it is not like didn't. It was a little distracting as a filmmaker because it's like, why did this
Hmm.
film not do like manage that or something? You would think, but
Maybe he liked it.
yeah,
Like it
could
just
be.
added like a
Yeah,
little like
yeah, a
something.
little.
Yeah.
It could be something. Yeah, that could be it
Yeah.
too. Yeah,
Maybe.
absolutely.
I don't know.
Like, yeah. So that's the Odyssey. I have words I'll be speaking to you about on the next reaction video about one of the cast
Uh,
members.
before we go, pop really quick question, pop quiz, whatever. One favorite character performance.
Mm, I would say because it got the biggest rise out of me for a reaction, it would be Robert Pattinson, just because it's like get like, oh, just want to punch this guy so bad. It's just like,
Hmm.
um, and just how wormy he is, and just it's just like conniving, and just like, mm.
Hmm. Yeah.
But I did uh, um, I guess I like the character of Zendaya just because of what it represents in the end.
Hmm. Yeah.
I guess I won't give that away, but it's just so,
I've already given everything else away.
yeah. But I mean, it's just such a culminating point in the story that it's just like, oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Hmm.
that's why he's seeing her or something. It's just
Yeah.
like, and then what happened, right, at Troy? That
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
the whole idea of the story is very interesting to me, intriguing of
Hmm.
his point of view of it. And yeah, how about you?
Um, I don't know actually.
She needs a
I
third
would think,
viewing,
yeah, I need a third viewing.
fourth and fifth.
I mean, uh, like Uzamo, Lupita, Anne Hathaway, Zendaya. Uh, I mean, just all of them, everyone. Fucking God, so good. Um, favorite scene. Like, was there one scene where you're like, "Ooh, I really like how they did it," or it was just like
Mm-hmm.
it was so fun or so good that like it took you out of it for a second, or like kept you in it for a second, even though, or
I'll
something.
think about that. You go first if you have one ready.
I'm asking you these questions that I don't have answers to myself. Um,
See what it's like
I
to interview our
oh, I
guests?
will say, I know, yeah. I would make a terrible guest on our podcast. I will say Cersei, I haven't mentioned her, but the actress that played Cersei, who when she is turning the men into pigs,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was the most like I felt so I was like, oh, I can't handle this. I can't handle it. But then like, but I think that was the point. I don't think. I mean, that was the point. Like, and then the message, the point of her scene and her
Yeah.
part of the story, I thought was fucking perfect.
Yes.
And I know I've seen a ton of people saying it, so it's not like some original opinion or anything, but when she's turning them back into men and just saying like, go back into your disguises, I was
Mm-hmm.
like, yes,
Yes.
yes, so good. Um, I
Samantha
loved that.
Morton.
Yes, thank you. Um, so I thought that was
Oh,
fantastic. But I mean, I would have to really think
oh, she
about
was
what
in
my favorite scene
Minority
is.
Report. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Oh,
Um,
I will say, did you
yeah.
hear the thing about this film Behind Me with Nolan? He watched Obsession, and it got him thinking that he wants to do horror again
Oh, I
because
heard that.
because of how good this was.
I am.
And it is that good. I'm so tickled that he saw the point of Obsession and what it meant and what's really going on in the film, and like every decision, everything that's happening is just so good. Um, it's yeah, it's I was happy to hear that.
Oh, Jer too. He got so excited. He's like, "Oh, I'm so in on a Nolan horror, like real horror film." I was like, "I mean, I'll see it
Well,
because it's
the
Nolan,
way
but
Obsession is
bleh.
made though is just like it's the yeah, it's so much. It's so many things. But anyways,
I don't know why, like, I know why Minnesota focuses on horror because everybody here loves it. But, like, why is the world all of a sudden saying, hey, this is our horror era? I don't want that. I don't want to get scared. Stop scaring me. Make me laugh. When's the last, like, amazing comedy that you saw? I mean, there are good comedies, but when's the last, like, real comedy era? Like, let's go back to that era. Let's laugh a little bit. The reality is scary enough right now.
it's
Okay.
hard to make good comedy. I will say that. Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Especially
Um,
universal like
yeah.
more broad, I guess.
Okay, then my final question for you is what is your overall rating on a we'll say five
Oh,
star scale?
I guess my favorite scene would be like I like the Agamemnon, like when they're breaching Troy. Just the
Oh
whole
yeah.
like when they open
Blocking
the
it.
trying to open the gate and then he's just standing there like
Yeah.
that was so like it was cool and like terrifying. It was a lot of things, because there's a
Mhm.
lot of things going on there.
Yeah. And
Um,
I mean,
but
notice
it's like he's just standing there. He's just
he's just
like the
standing there.
boss. It's like
He never once touches a sword.
right. He
He never
just
once touches a
walks through.
weapon,
Yeah.
which is funny. And I've seen people talk about like that's why his helmet has the like spine on it because he
Mhm.
doesn't really have a spine. He doesn't fight. He doesn't
But
touch a
he's
sword.
standing at the front.
He
He's
just
standing at the
commands,
front.
he stands there and makes everyone else go in and do everything for him.
Mm.
He made those people stay there, those men stay there for 10 years. And then they get through the door and he just stands there and just slowly walks in. Oh, that scene too, when they come out of the horse
Mhm.
and they're making their way to the wall and then
Yeah.
they get this on the soundtrack, that song is very interstellar coded. Uh
Mm.
to the same song or to the song that plays when they are on the water planet in Interstellar.
Oh, cool.
How like
Okay. Where
it
Matt
like
was
ticks
that?
for
Where
no,
Matt
that's not where
Damon?
Matt Damon.
No,
No,
he was at the other one. Yeah.
he was
Okay.
at the other one. But we're like every minute that goes by on that planet, there's a tick and it like
Oh,
just
okay.
ticks and ticks and then like the song behind it starts to really ramp up as your anxiety is supposed to ramp up because oh my God, they're about to drown on this thing. And it
Interstellar is
was
so
very
good. Yeah.
it's so good. Um it was very like that where it had like some like metronomic type like something going on sound. I don't remember what it was. And then like the music behind it like started picking up and just getting faster and faster as it was like, oh my God, they're all going to die. They can't do it. And it made me think of that movie so much, which I think also makes me like it even more because I love Interstellar. That might
Yeah.
be one of my top like three
Now that I
Nolan
kind
movies.
of
So
recall things, like I didn't even know Lupita was playing two roles. Maybe that's
yeah,
another add-on. Is just like I didn't
see,
even know that was Lupita. Also, it's
yeah.
like,
I'm telling you, if you see it again, you'll
hmm.
catch like a bunch of things and you'll just be like, oh my
And
God, that's
then
so
I rate on a
brilliant.
scale of 10 just because
Okay.
it's
Yeah, yeah.
IMDb sort of thing.
Yeah.
I'll give it an 8 out of 10 at least. So,
Ooh. Okay. All right. I like it.
so that would be 4 stars, really. 4 out of
Yeah.
5.
4 stars. I like
Yeah.
it. Yeah. 8 out of 10. I'm all in. Uh, I,
Reminded me of 300. I told you, so it's just like
yes. Yep.
I it happens thousands of years after this, but
But still. Yeah, I unsurprisingly would say 10 out of 10, but I yeah, I mean, if I'm saying it's one of the best films ever created, I think that I would have to say 10 out of 10. If I didn't, then that I think kind of contradicts itself. Um, I am curious though, also, where does it fall
in the
in
Nolan category,
in the Nolan category for you?
I don't know yet. I it's
Because he's got some good movies. It's
yeah,
hard.
it's
It's
hard.
really
I
hard.
think, gosh, I think Interstellar is like one of the top ones for
Yeah.
me.
Hmm.
I'd say it's in the upper third, maybe.
Hmm.
So at
Yeah.
least I'd have to really look at all the films. I mean, I've been watching them since Memento, so
Right.
um,
He
it's
hasn't. I mean, some people there are films that some people are like, it was good, but like
and
not
then
my
The
thing. Like
Dark
I've
Knight,
seen it
of
once.
course. It's just
Yep.
like, yeah.
The Prestige. I mean, that's one of Jer's favorite movies of all time.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I get it, but like also Tenet. I know not a lot of people like Tenet. I thought Tenet was brilliant. So well done. Um, I think Tenet and Inception and the Odyssey are my top three in no particular order. I
Inception,
don't
yeah,
know.
I like Inception a lot
Or I'm
too.
sorry, not Inception. Inception's good, yes. Interstellar. Interstellar, Tenet, Odyssey. Yeah.
See, can't keep them straight. There's too
I can't
many good
there's
ones.
so many good ones.
Oppenheimer, of
He
course.
doesn't
There's
have
just
a bad movie. Like
yeah.
even the movies where I'm like, I've seen it once and it's amazing. I'm probably not going to see it again. Are still incredible. Like Oppenheimer was incredible. I'm probably not going to watch it again.
Oh,
But it
see,
was
like I would really
incredible.
like that. That's one I would have on the shelf. So,
Yeah.
and I
Or
do.
like Dunkirk. That's
Okay,
another
yeah,
one where I was
Dunkirk is a
like,
little lower for me.
yeah, like amazing, did an incredible
Right,
job.
right.
But I'm like, eh, I there's just so many, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's our take on the Odyssey. I took up too much time, but
Hmm.
I'm curious as to what everybody else thought, as long as you're not one of those horrible people that think terrible things just for the fun of it. But yeah, curious what you rate it at. Where is it on your Nolan scale? Um, what did you like about it? What did you not love about it? Let us know. Share with us. And go check out some of our other reaction videos. 'Cause like Alan said, we're about to talk about some of the music, one of the songs
Well,
in particular.
uh, not a song, but yeah, someone
Oh,
related to the film,
I'm
Travis
so
Scott.
okay.
So we'll get into
Interesting.
it.
Yeah.
Watch
So
that. It's coming up.
go check that out. And until next time, this has been Film and Beyond.
Well done.